Run it, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah.
It's Dmitry Bivol. Here comes the man that beat down Canelo in Las Vegas, the fighter of the year in 2022. It's the light heavyweight champ. Watch out for that long, stiff jab.
Artur Beterbiev.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dmitry Bivol. Fighting out of the blue corner from Russia, wearing the black trunks trimmed with black,
Artur Beterbiev.
They stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Which fans are going to be happy, which fans are going to be sad, I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. And we're underway in round one. Can't land the jab there. The face is starting to welt up from those straights. Beautiful counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Jab slightly off target. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. There's a counter shot. That counter shot lands. Unlucky to miss with that jab. They're both going for... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching every move, that every twitch.
counter-punching. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Very close now with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get
There's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? And excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Didn't land that jab. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Insane action. You could write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
On to the fourth we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
I hope we've got a good cutsman in that corner.
Time for the 5th round. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Punch, counter punch. Through the hook, didn't land. That jab misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this match?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. They want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a tell. That's what we do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set the shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
Let's start the 6th. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner?
Oh my God, Johnny! We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? Dmitry Bivol goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? The perfect stuff.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He misses with that jab. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
They're both trying for a knockout. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? This fight will continue. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They both want a knockout, you can tell. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You'd like to see more jabs. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nobody home with that hook. Caution being thrown to the wind. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor over.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
There's the bell to start round 8. They just gave us one hell of a round. Let's see if they'll do it again.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep? This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Beautiful counter shot. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. How did they survive that?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just missed. And now Dmitry Bivol is dazed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
Cornerman, get your job done, do it right.
there's the bell for round 9. And we're back. What does this round have in store for us?
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Catch and shoot. And to build into this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Missing with the hook. They need to be careful that they punch themselves out here. Trying to land that jab. And he scores with the counter. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body. Use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Dmitry Bivol just got knocked down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Deciding to let it all hang out. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
And here comes the 10th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's a threat.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.